consider myself a method actor? It's hard to say. Stanislavski is the one who actually started with methodic acting, even if it doesn't really date back to him. I would say it started more in New York, early 30s, 40s, when that type of acting actually made it to the United States. What is a method actor? It's the one who wants to feel the pain. It's the one who wants to feel the punches. It's the one who wants to cry the tears, who emotionally connects. I would consider myself maybe a little bit of a method actor just because, well, obviously I like to get into a character. And it's the hardest part. Now, I have sort of a ritual to get into a character. If you could consider that being a method actor, I guess. I mean, what do I do? Well, first off, I can't wear shoes. I can't wear shoes when I'm doing barefoot, dirty, barefoot. When I'm building a character, I can't have shoes, socks, sandals. I can't. It might be stupid, but it's close as I can get to the ground. And everything that will project to this new character that will come through my feet. I hope it's not a glass that will cut my foot open, but anything that will come through the ground will project me to this new character I'm building. So I would have to start off without any shoes. I would also, I would wear, elastic pants, anything that will stretch where I could do splits. Not that I could, but where I could obviously stretch enough. I wear shirts or no shirts. And what the process is for me, I start to develop this persona who is not Sal, who is not Solomon, who's the character that I'm going to be developing. And I start with a sequence. It's kind of like, and you get soccer player, and you get football, basketball player goes into the coach office. They go inside, and they're just clubbing their hands and bumping their head, whatever they do to get ready for their game. And this is my game, and I do the same rituals. I don't go running up to my coach and ooga ooga. I don't go to my teammate and bump heads with them. I kind of do it to myself inside my head. I start by releasing my vocal cords, my throat, blah blah blah. All those things. I liberate my projection of my voice to make sure that person up there, you. Yeah, what's up? Can you hear me? And I try to project my voice up. I'm not going to project my voice down. So I start to develop small things. I have this personal ritual, which is my hands in front of my ears, trying to block all the senses. Going back to being barefoot and how I like to feel everything, I like to imagine that all the senses, my hands are wiggling into my ears so I can barely hear, in front of my nose, in front of my eyes so I can't smell, see, and I can't taste because nothing will get to my mouth. So I tend to in my mind, create a new person. And this new person starts fresh with all their senses and everything I'm feeling. And after that, I obviously, the most important part is knowing your lines. So I learn my script, and after I learn my script, I obviously start to develop a feeling. Sadness, happiness, craziness, anger, I don't know. I need to develop a feeling of what that line that I just read is gonna project. Not just, not just to myself, not just to that person up there again in the corner, hey, but also to whoever sees me outside of character. I need them to understand that guy that was crying back there is obviously not Sal. That guy that was crying back there is the character that I was able to develop. So if you see me in the street and you come up and you pat my back and you say, oh man, I'm sorry, that's not gonna be me. So yeah, thanks, I guess. But I need people to understand that that's what I'm building. And so I need to get emotions. And so I like stage my development. Like I said, first my script, then I do my little ritual blocking my senses, then I obviously start to develop feelings, emotions for this character. I start to give this person life, and I start to, enrage if I have to, or just smile at life, or just go crazy, whatever this character is gonna project. I need to start embodying it. And last but not least, I throw out my lines as the character. And now, so the first thing, developed a character to where all my feelings, and now I just kind of jump both things, and I come to a conclusion of who this character is. Now, method acting, there's been people that died out of method acting. I mean, yeah, throw me the punch, I'll take it, snap. There's been, thousands of myths about how Bruce Lee died and how, that was method acting, and the guy wanted to take a bullet. There's a whole, and his son, also a great method actor who claims in several occasions that he would even die to this, and that's somewhat what happened. It's interesting how method acting takes you to that limit. Now, I've had to obviously, in some moments of my life, embody a character where it's not going to be one day, it's going to be 3, 4, 5 months. And then I have to live side by side with this character, and I have to develop him and what his family's like, what his girlfriend's like, what his kids are like, what his mom was like, if he got abused by his uncle, if he got beaten by his girlfriend, if he got, if he was a straight A student in school, if he was the most good looking person on earth. Of course, any comparison with reality isn't, I know I am. Yeah. Anyway, so I need to start believing these things, and I need to start projecting this. So sometimes you will see Sal, but you will also see John walking down the street. And you'll come up to me and I'm going to be pissed at life because John's pissed at life. He just lost his work. He doesn't have a job anymore. So his girlfriend left him. So his cat died. And oh my God. And sometimes I'm embodying John down the street because I need to know what it'd be like. And so people see me like, hey, Sal. And I just look at them like, hey. No, it's not me. It's John, because I need to do this. And acting's not easy. Whoever said acting is easy, it's the hardest thing on earth. Getting into a character, feeling that emotion that he's having, going through that scenario in life that he's living, it's hard. And some actors, they recreate scenarios in their past life. And if this is a sad scene, I need to be sad, and I need to remember when my grandma passed away and how much I cried. Other actors like myself, we recreate scenarios on spot. And I give this guy so much life that, it's something that is a new feeling. So acting is hard, but it's fun. It's how I release. Sal would never do any of these things, but every character that I embody is a lunatic. And sometimes I take some of the theater home. I take some of the movies home, just because these guys are fun. And maybe, who knows, maybe a little bit of John or Peter, Marquez, or Marco, Marlon, any one of those characters that I've been in the past, maybe I kept a little bit of them, just like I gave them a little bit of me, just like I give you.